So it hasn't really been talked about in a while, but, people have been asking for remade maps. Kino, Ascension, the whole nother Resurrection style map pack. And while I don't think we should have any more remade maps, because I would prefer just unique maps, I think Kino der Toten probably has the highest chance of being remade, especially in Black Ops 4. Now, the reason I think this is because you have to look at the history and patterns of all the zombie releases. So, World at War, we start with Nakda on Toten. It's a simple side mode, nothing too serious, and it uses parts of the campaign, basically reuses assets to build the whole map pretty much. Now with Black Ops 1, we see this even further with 5. 5 is pretty much just 2 campaign levels mixed together, which is US Double D, which is that cinematic one where you're just walking through the Pentagon, and then Rebirth Island, which is like the second last level. The labs or something is pretty much the basement. And they're not exactly the same. The top level or the spawn area of 5, it's a little different to the top floor of USDD, but the war room is pretty much exactly the same. And same with the basement, you just gotta cover off the exits, and it was pretty much exactly the same. Now Black Ops 2, the map is Nuketown. Now this is where we start to deviate away from reusing campaign assets. It's pretty much just Nuketown, but they've pretty much just, changed the visuals a bit, redid the map layout a bit, although I reckon they should have done the whole street, not just those 2 houses again. And it was kind of obvious why they did that one though, because Nuketown was a very popular map in Black Ops 1. Of course, they brought back Nuketown 2025, but they also had the Zombies map, Nuketown Zombies. So, that also gives it like some innovation, we'll bring back the most popular map as a Zombies map. So now we get to Black Ops 3, and we have the Giant, which is Der Rissole remade. This isn't a campaign or multiplayer assets being reused. This is straight up another Zombies map being remade pretty much. Now I'm pretty sure the Giant wasn't remade from scratch. I'm pretty sure they still just use the old Der Rissole layout, because there are some quirks that are still in Der Rissole that are in the Giant now. For example, the zombie spawns, the window above the furnace, if you keep some of those areas closed, they'll only spawn through that door. And they could have copied the spawning pattern from Der Rissole, but I'm pretty sure it's just like they overlaid it pretty much. So, the Giant is pretty much another case of reused assets. But also, this speaks to how Nuketown was a popular map in Black Ops 1. Der Rissole was a very popular map and pretty much the fan favourite of zombies. So, it was an easy choice to, have that map and have it remade. So right now we've got a pattern going on. We've got reused assets, either from the campaign, multiplayer or zombies, and fan favourite choices or maps. So this is why I think Kino der Toten will be considered for Black Ops 4 or whatever the next Triarch game is. Kino is a fan favourite, and the other one that it could probably catch up to with is Ascension. I don't think any Black Ops 2 maps will be considered, just because I think the releases are a bit too close. It still kind of feels like Origins and Mob of the Dead are new. But yeah, the only choices I think will be Ascension and Kino. And the reason I think it's Kino is because more people have played it. It's a very middle of the road map. Like, it doesn't really take any new choices or go to new heights. It's just very middle of the road. While Ascension, it's kind of starting to go to new areas, but with that you get haters who didn't want to go to those new areas pretty much. So while Ascension probably has more favoritism, I can guarantee it also has more negative thoughts to it than Kino would. That's why I think Kino would be chosen. And I know a lot of people would kind of be a bit annoyed. And I'm a little annoyed if they do it. But when you think about it, what is the other logical choice? The only thing they can really do is choose another very popular multiplayer map. Now that could either be Firing Range / Studio, or maybe something like Combine from Black Ops 3. It could be some campaign levels mishmashed together, which I don't think it'll be, because they didn't do that for Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3. Or it'll just be another existing zombies map, and just the reception scene with the Giant and how many people brought that. I feel like it's pretty much guaranteed that Activision have thought, okay, these people are going to buy old zombie maps. And, I think Treyarch or Blundell said, they weren't going to remake any more zombie maps. But they've said stuff before. They said no weapons were going to be in the supply drops. So for me, I think there's a high chance that Kino is going to be the second map of Black Ops 4, whatever it's called, don't know, but yeah, that's just what I think, guys. But what do you think? Anyway, I will see you later. Cheers.